Hey Lillian, are you ready to go? You haven't even had breakfast yet.
What do you mean? This is my breakfast.
That cup of coffee isn't going to keep you full.
As any coffee drinker knows, our favorite morning beverage contains caffeine. But what exactly is caffeine? Well, other than being that magical concoction that wakes us up in the morning or keeps us awake during a late night study session, caffeine, also known as trimethylxanthine, is a purine alkaloid. Purine refers to the two fused rings of the molecule, and alkaloid refers to the molecule being a nitrogenous organic compound of plant origin. Now, let's break down the name trimethylxanthine. Tri refers to the three methyl groups of the molecule on the ring, and xanthine refers to the molecule being a purine base, making it basic and taste bitter, although over time, coffee does become acidic. Caffeine gets into the brain via digestion, absorption, and distribution. As we drink coffee, our stomach and small intestine absorb the molecule into our circulatory system and bloodstream. Caffeine is lipophilic, meaning it loves fat, and is able to pass through any biological membrane, including the blood-brain barrier. The blood-brain barrier is made of lipids, and caffeine, being both lipid and water soluble, is easily able to pass through it, permeating it via simple diffusion and carrier-mediated transport. What exactly does caffeine do now that it has free reign inside of our brains? Well, caffeine is actually able to trick our nerve cells into thinking it is adenosine, a nucleoside which makes us drowsy. As a result, caffeine now acts as an adenosine receptor antagonist, blocking out our chemicals which help us fall asleep. As a result, caffeine also increases neurotransmitter releases and thus neuron firing. The hypothalamus and the pituitary gland eventually pick up on these signals and communicate to our adrenal glands and our kidneys to send adrenaline throughout our body. This activation of the sympathetic nervous system diverts the blood away from our digestive organs into our heart, blood vessels, and lungs, therefore making us no longer feel hungry. As we understand both the biochemical and neurological processes within our body, we could see why exactly coffee makes us feel full. Allowing ourselves an adequate meal beforehand will prevent caffeine from tricking us into a false sense of fullness.